guys, and welcome back to Art Life. Today we will be learning how to draw different types of eyes for your characters. When I draw my characters' eyes, I take into consideration their gender, personalities, and ages to give them fitting eye shapes and irises. For this video, I recorded my screen instead of drawing traditionally, so let me know how you like this new video format in the comments. Take note that when I say the back of the eye, I mean the side of the eye that points to the edge of the face, rather than the middle. For the first eye, I draw a half-circle curving line with a pointy line coming down from it on the back of the eye. This line points down to another curving line that curves the opposite way of the top curve. The top curve of the eye should be thicker where it meets the pointy line, and gradually come to the point on the opposite side that faces the center of the face. For females, I add a few large eyelashes along the top curve of the eye that point towards the edge of the face. For the iris of the eye, I draw an oval that barely touches the bottom curve of the eye and leaves a small gap below the upper curve of the eye. I use this eye for mature male and female characters. I will go into more specifics about how to draw irises later on in the video. For each eye that I draw, I add a small shadow below the top curve of the eye. The second eye is very circular. Rather than having a top curve that has a point that leads into the bottom curve, the top of its eye is a large circle that points down into the bottom curve. The iris of this eye is large, and it does not touch the top or bottom of the eye. I use this eye for young female characters, or very cheerful and easygoing female characters. I also use this eye for taller male and female characters. For female characters, I add a few large eyelashes that point towards the back of the eye. Because of this eye's large size, the iris is much more ovular than the others. Again, I add a small shadow below the upper edge of the eye. I draw the next eye similarly to the first, except I draw the top and bottom outlines of the eye as sharp triangle shaped instead of curves. The iris of this eye is a circle that touches both the top and bottom of the eye. I add one eyelash near the back of the eye. I use this eye for mature and compassionate male characters. The fourth eye is similar to the second, except it is much shorter. I use this eye for mature male and female characters. For males, I add a single eyelash close to the back of the eye, and I add more for females. The fourth eye is similar to the first, except it is much shorter. I draw a curve for the top like the first and second eye, except the back of the top curve should start at the peak of the curve and go down. The bottom curve of the eye is similar to the others, except it is very close to the top of the eye to make the eye smaller. I use this eye for serious male or female characters. I add eyelashes for female characters. For the sixth and final eye, I draw a hill-like shape for the top curve and a regular curve for the bottom. The iris is also very large and oval, like the second. I use this eye for joyful and compassionate female characters, or young female or male characters. Finally, we will talk about how to draw irises. There are many ways to draw irises and pupils, but I will tell you a few ways that I like to draw them. I often apply a gradient of color inside the iris, with the darker color starting from the top or bottom. I like to draw rings around the pupil, and I also like to draw dots of lighter color throughout the eye. I draw different shaped highlights inside the iris, mostly at the top. For the pupil, I usually draw a black oval shape in the center of the iris, and sometimes I add a circle of dark color inside of it. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave it a like and subscribe to the channel. And if you want to get notified about when I upload new videos, make sure to hit the bell notification icon. Leave a comment down below for future video ideas for the channel. And